Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain at 1 under par. All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island-looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Well, you can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15. That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
Uh-oh. Nope, that's not going to stick. It's going to be into the water that encircles this island green. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4.
A nice shot and a good chance for a par. The statistics on the PGA Tour show that from 8 feet, you make 50% of your putts.
Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. This is absolutely one of the coolest holes in golf. This is a little bit like dropping Fenway Park into the desert, trading a baseball bat for a golf club. And it is bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, tie game, World Series rowdy. I mean, there is nothing like it in golf. But a long ways away, and that will not generate a whole lot of excitement up there in the box seats. Yeah, that's a good putt from there. A little short, but not too bad. Didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. Up next, the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple up and down. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second. Okay, that's acceptable there. A look here for birdie at 17.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout.
didn't need much more, but it does come up just about a foot short. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway. That'll come to rest in the left portion of the fairway. Second shot. Good look at the green. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that'll be a final round score of 70. So, Frank, all things considered, not a weekend to remember for our featured golfer, but, hey, you can't win them all, right?
No, that's for sure. But, hey, they beat half the field.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notah Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From historic Riviera Country Club in Pacific Palisades, we bring you opening round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. The leader right now is Adam Long. He's got it going early at 7 under par. Let's pick up the action here as we begin at the long par 5 first. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
This is a 13-footer. safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. So, Frank, this is such a magnificent setting for a golf tournament. You know that. You've played here. You've broadcast here all these years. It has an aura and the obvious history. The clubhouse overlooking the 18th. The proximity to the first tee. Pictures of all the stars from Hollywood's golden era. They all played here. But let's talk about the nuts and bolts of it. What does it take to post a good score here at fabled Riviera?
Traditionally, it's known as a great driving course, Rich, and I think that still bodes well today. So many key tee shots, holes dogleg left, dogleg right. But all said and done, it has this mystique about it because it's actually been the kryptonite for Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. Neither one of those two of the greatest players that have ever played this game, ever won around Riviera.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at even par. Moving now to the 434-yard par 4 third at Riviera. Best way to attack here is to carry that fairway bunker on the left to set up a good angle on your approach. Oh, and it's a narrow fairway here at 3, but that'll be in a great spot. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 134 yards to get you to the front portion of the green. 139 yards will get you to the flag. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
Miss-hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. That one in for a bogey here at the third. He'll drop back to 1 over par. Well, this is just a great par 3. 236 yards, the fourth hole. And as they like to say on tour, you can't fake this one. This will take your best shot, and you'd be happy with a 3 here. A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green, and he'll be chipping out of the rough. Now a second to this par 3. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yes, perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll remain right where he is. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From fabled Riviera Country Club just west of Los Angeles, it's live second-round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, I'm looking to see the break, and I'm really not seeing a lot. If I had to push it, a hair of right to left dependent on pace, slightly up the slope.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. But he's going to need to come up with a few birdies in short order if he wants to play the weekend. The 16th hole at Riviera, the final par 3 of the round. It's a tough one at 166 yards. Hit it anywhere on the putting surface, you'll likely be just fine. Miss, and you're almost certain to be in one of the 4 bunkers framing the entirety of the green. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. This is a 16-footer. Good job of deadening it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, but that may just mean it's going to take a birdie finish to see him through to the weekend. We make our final turn back up toward the clubhouse as we come to the 590-yard par 5 17. Getting on here in 2 is no sure thing, especially given all the bunkers that pop up along the way. A reminder, coming up next week, we start the Florida swing with a stop at the Wetlands for the Florida Classic. Then it is on to Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational, leading up to that unofficial fifth major, the Players at TPC Sawgrass.
And a welcome back to Bermuda grass, Rich. It's a totally different animal. Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the greenside bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
I think you could be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. He's going to remain outside the cut line, so it'll likely take something special at 18 to see him through to the weekend. Here's a tough one to finish out our day at Riviera, the famous 475-yard par 4 18. This one cut right up against the side of the hill on the left. You'll need to keep something in the fairway here to have a good approach into that renowned 18th green. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4. .21-foot putt set to go. Yeah, he wanted that to go a little more, but that's not too bad from there. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. So, Frank, this a very difficult Friday for our featured golfer. Nothing seemed to go right. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Wetlands, it's live opening round coverage of the Florida Classic. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. So let's get out and pick up the action as we head to the tee at the par 5 15. Good shot right there with that 3-wood, sitting up nicely.
Yeah, most importantly, the second shot's on the fairway. And this par 5 playing long today. See how close this third shot can be hit.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
This is a tough hole today, and just inside 10 feet after that short shot, so still working very hard to make par.
Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? That didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. 16th hole at the Wetlands is a par 4, 455 yards.
Once again, another reward for a straight tee shot, but this green heavily guarded by sand. So, good tee shot, and, well, this one, you're going to have to hit one of the better iron shots required at Wetlands.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, that's a good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll stay right where he is. Here we go at the 17th. It's a par 3, and it takes one good strike. That's what you like about par 3s of this length, Frank. 238 yards. Can't fake it here.
You certainly can't, and that green just shapes a little bit to the player's right. So the best shot to hit in here would be a little draw. And that is also the avenue provided by those two bunkers. One short left and the other one back right.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17, and he'll remain right where he is. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no. We don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day one.
Yep.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the wetlands, we bring you live second-round coverage of the Florida Classic. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. The leader is the Englishman, Tyrrell Hatton. He's currently at 8 under. We'll pick up the action here on the tee at the par 3 10th. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. Par 4 11, 443 yards. What's the best strategy here, Frank?
Somehow find the fairway, Rich. This is brutal. Miss it left or miss it right. But it's Florida. Fairways are wide enough, soft enough. But a good tee shot still going to leave you a lengthy second.
This one starting a little bit left. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Now, we've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you'd think, and that goes on by. Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. And he's going to fall out of red figures back down to even par. So on this back nine, we started with a par 3, then a par 4, and now we get to a par 5. The 12th is 576 yards.
Yeah, nice blend of holes there that you've just referenced. 11 bends to the left, consequently 12 will bend in the other direction. Good drive required. From there, just setting up perhaps, 7 iron, 6 iron into a green that's sort of fairly uniform in shape and should present a birdie with a good second shot.
I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Next week, the Florida Swing continues. Frankie, it's a home game for you. That's always nice as we head to Orlando and Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. Always a good week.
No, it certainly is. Get some home-cooked meals, that's for sure, and get to watch people play. I just love the finish at Bay Hill. 16, 17, and 18. So many tournaments where things have gone awry at that very stretch.
17-foot putt here. So, a tough hole, that's in for bogey at 12. And that won't help the cause one bit. Now to the par 4 13. Frank, what are the options here?
Well, another straight one required here, Rich. It's 450. It's not overly long in today's standard, but still, that fairway widens up where the longer hitters will actually hit. And bunkers, once again, short of a green. So as long as you can fly that second shot to at least the front of the green, then they really do not come into play.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
158 yards left to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay at 1 over. Good par 3 here at the 14th. It's a little bit more than 200 yards, Frank.
And there's a bunker short. So you've got to fly that coming in there. And if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal.
A little bit of green to work with here as he'll try to get it out and let it run. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. Well, that's going to keep him on the outside looking in terms of playing the weekend. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from the Wetlands, we bring you live third-round coverage of the Florida Classic. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. The former Texas Longhorn Scotty Scheffler is the leader. He's at 9 under. So out to the action we go as we'll pick things up on the tee at the par 5 12. Oh, that hit the flagstick. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. Here we go at the par 4 13, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers.
He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. A birdie putt down to Iona.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. And he's into red figures now at 1 under par. Heading now to the 204-yard par 3 14. Bunkers short left and right. But the real trouble is the water running alongside the right side of the hole. Avoid that, and you should be in reasonably good shape. Okay, that's on the green, but a combination of the wind and a firm strike is going to make this a difficult attempt at a birdie. Eight-foot putt here. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands. It's 590 yards.
Which is really a tempting yardage. A good tee shot, perhaps think of reaching the par 5 and 2. But this green well protected by 3 bunkers, 2 on the left side and 1 short right. But hey, fortune favours the brave. At least that's what I was told.
Still well over 300 yards to the flag. So getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. We all know there is so much emphasis these days on power, hitting the ball long ways. We forget once in a while that you have to be able to put the ball in the proper places. That's what he's done right here.
Yeah, par 5s were designed as 3-shotters, and this hole is definitely a 3-shotter today.
That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
Yes, well read there. That is in for par here at 15. And he'll stay at 2 under. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that lead. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, we're in the Sunshine State for live final round coverage of the Florida Classic. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele is the leader. He's at 15 under. So out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13th. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Oh, that is very well done. That was not a short bunker shot, but it is inside a foot. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain at 6 under par. 14th hole here at the Wetlands, a dangerous par 3, comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. This from about 10 feet. Nope, that's one you just can't leave short. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll fall back to 5 under. Stepping up here on the 15th tee at the Wetlands, this is a 590-yard par 5. Next up, the final par 5 of the day here at the Wetlands, the 590-yard 15th. Again, no bunkers or water in the landing zone, so it is time to give one a ride. All right, in the fairway. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Third shot, looking for a good one.
Now that's going to hurt. That simple chip shot and well off the mark. That hurts.
Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll stay at 5 under. We begin the finishing stretch here at the Wetlands with a 455-yard par 4 16. Looking for another straight tee shot here. The approach leads to a green well protected by 4 bunkers. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
And all things considered, he's in a pretty good spot. It might move gently to his right as it works back up the slope.
I'd call that so-so. I think you'd hope to get that a little closer. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. 17th at the Wetlands, par 3, 238 yards. Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's a hole really that shapes up well for a nice little high draw. See the angle of the green pointing slightly to the right. A nice little draw into this par 3, and that'll find the nice avenue. Maybe a kick forward, 15, 20 feet left for birdie. And if you birdied 16, chance to birdie 17 as well.
That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Oh, yeah, worth an exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Finishing our day at the Wetlands in Florida with the shortest par 4 of the course, the 377-yard 18. Water down the left shouldn't be a factor. Driver and a short iron. And a birdie is very much in the cards. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
$14 feet to the hole. Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. And that will go down as a final round 69. So, Frank, a few good things to take away from the weekend, but ultimately, this course just got the better of them.
Yeah, it did, but at least they went the full distance. That's the important thing. You teed up on a Sunday. Even if it's not a great week, every day you get out to play.